Broncos beat the Tennessee Titans 16-0 to win their second game in a row. Hello, and thank you for joining us for the Broncos live post-game show. I'm Phil Milani alongside Steve Atwater. We hope to join Matt Boyer inside the Broncos locker room in just a second. Steve, the Broncos pitched their first shutout since beating the Jets 23-0 in 2017. I know you like a defensive performance like that.
Oh, I love it, and what a long way we've come in 2 weeks, and all the things that were said about this team. The guys hung in there, they fought. The coaches hung in there and fought. And my hat's off to those guys. I feel really good for them, really happy for them. They're able to get this win in such a stylish fashion with a shutout.
Yeah, all the hard work finally starting to pay off. Let's check out some of the highlights, show you how the Broncos got this one done, beating the Titans 16-0 in the second quarter. Joe Flacco goes up top, finds Cortland Sutton for a 41-yard gain. That would lead to a Broncos field goal. They would lead 6-0 at halftime. Then, in the third quarter, Marcus Mariota picked off by Justin Simmons. That's his second of the season. Mariota would be benched in this game. He threw his first 2 interceptions of the season, couldn't get anything going. Ensuing possession, Philip Lindsay puts the Broncos up 13-0. Lindsay finished with 70 yards on the ground. Ryan Tannehill would come in for the Titans on fourth down to Marcus Walker. His second sack of the day. The Broncos finished with 7 sacks in all. The Titans just couldn't get anything going on offense, and the Broncos pull off the shutout, beating Tennessee 16-0 on Sunday here to improve to 2-4 on the season. Steve, it really feels like this Broncos team should be 4-2.
Yeah, it feels like they should be 4-2, but at the same time, again, they stuck with the process. The coaches have stuck with the process, stayed on track with the teaching, and it's starting to pay off. Now, hopefully the guys don't try and look too far ahead and get ahead of themselves. Know where we are right now. We're 2-4. We're not 4-2. We're not 5-1. We're 2-4. We still got a lot of games we have to win. Whatever we've been doing, we got to continue to do the same exact thing.
How about the run defense today, Steve? Normally this Titans team averages about 115 rushing yards. But today they finished with 39.
39 rushing yards, and we thought Derrick Henry was going to get he got 15 carries, but only 27 yards total rushing. And we thought he was going to be a big part of that run game. They tried to get him involved, but our guys, they were ready. The defensive line held their gaps, held their positions. Those linebackers did a great job of filling. Alexander Johnson, again, leading the team in tackles. Also, I think he had a sack and a half. So guys did a really good job in the middle there.
Let's go inside the very happy Broncos locker room and join Matt Boyer.
Thanks, Phil. Derek, you were named to the top 100 Broncos team before the game. 2 sacks during the game, and then the shutout after the game. What's this day been like for you?
Yeah, man, it's really just another football game, because at the end of the day, man, we had to come out here and get a win so we could go into this short week, going into Thursday feeling good about ourselves. That's really important, going into a short week with a win, because when you lose, it's just, there's that added extra pressure. So, we could go into this week, get a couple days of work in, and try to get a win against Kansas City, which is a vulnerable team right now, and I think that we have a good chance to beat them, finally.
So much has been made about the lack of sacks, but today 7 sacks, 2 by you, 2 by DeMarcus. What did it take?
Shelby.
1 by Shell. What did it take to get that many sacks and to come out make a statement like that with this defense?
Well, Coach had some confidence to let us rush. You know what I mean? He's been keeping it a 3-man rush and using linebackers and outside linebackers to do the pass rush, and ever since that 4th and 15 against the Bears. So we kind of deserve that, but he kind of gave us a little bit of leeway to go ahead and rush today. So we went out there and got some sacks, and that's what you got to do. They got to come at big times. They can't, first and second down, whatever. But when you get them on 3rd and 4th down, those are just as good as turnovers.
Good to hear that wolf howl out there again. Appreciate your time.
No, I love it. Thank you.
All right, Phil, we'll send it back to you on the field.
Thank you very much, Matt. Yeah, we did hear that wolf howl. 7 sacks for the Broncos, 3 interceptions. So much was made about how they couldn't get sacks, couldn't get interceptions, but then the floodgates have opened.
Everybody knew it was just a matter of time. Vic Fangio, everyone knows he's a defensive genius. He and Ed Donatel working together with the rest of those defensive coaches. I knew it was just a matter of time. Hopefully I believe the team believed that as well. They stuck with it, and hey, man, this is what happens. More to come.
Yeah, the Broncos defense hasn't given up a touchdown in the last 8 quarters, so things are rolling definitely. Let's go back inside the Broncos locker room. Matt Boyers with DeMarcus Walker.
Thanks, Phil. DeMarcus, a 2-sack day, 7 sacks by the defense. How much fun was it to play in that one?
Man, it was amazing. Just from the adversity we fought in the beginning of the year, and we just kept working. No one lost faith. No one, pointing the finger. We just kept working. We knew, the talent this team have and how hard we work. So we just got to, keep going and just keep pounding.
You personally, though, the work that you've put in, all the sweat, all the work, finally culminates in a 2-sack day today. What did that mean to you personally?
Man, it's a blessing, man. Definitely, man. When all odds was against me, when everybody doubted, when everybody, didn't believe, I just kept my faith in God and just kept working. That's the biggest thing. I worked hard this offseason, and just to, see, the fruits of my labor pay off, I'm very blessed and thankful. I thank God once again, and just got to keep working, stay humble, and stay focused.
Congrats on a great game.
Thank you.
Phil, we'll send it back to you on the field.
Thank you very much, Matt. Yeah, we hope to hear also from head coach Vic Fangio here in just a minute. But, Steve, the Broncos now have to turn around quickly and face a Kansas City Chiefs team on Thursday night.
Yeah, it's normally tough to do that, but and teams you wonder if the team is going to pare back their playbook, but they're not. They're going to have all their offensive plays in, all their defensive plays in, and the guys probably don't realize, but I'm sure the coaches have already been mixing in some of Kansas City plays during practice with the scout teams and that, so they won't have as long a road to go as they think they do. Practice should be good, and it'll be ready to go. They just got to get their legs back up under them before Thursday.
Much easier heading into a short week, coming off a win, plus back-to-back home games here for the Broncos. We'll have to see how they come out injury-wise, though. Joe Flacco took a couple of big hits, and then also Emmanuel Sanders, he left this game with a knee injury.
Yeah, I mean, I know he was on the injury report during the week, and Emmanuel is a guy that I believe if there's anybody that can come back from an injury, it's Emmanuel Sanders, the way that he works, the time that he puts in his rehabilitation. So hopefully he'll get back and be ready to go on Thursday, but we'll have to see.
A quick turnaround for the Broncos, but they beat the Tennessee Titans 16-0 today here at Empower Field at Mile High. That's going to do it for us.